Hello folks, this is Graham Walker coming to you live from Farsley in North Leeds at the new Arlington Interiors showroom, which is about to open this weekend. Here we are in this fantastic building, which is part of, I think, is the spinning mill here in Farsley, and they've done a remarkable job inside here. So what we'll do, we're going to take you inside. As you can see, some fantastic parking as well. So it's always nice to know that when you're coming somewhere, you've got somewhere to park. But we'll go inside, and we're going to talk to the owners about this, and they'll show us this fantastic range of kitchens and really high-end in home interiors. And just to remind you all again, here we are live from Arlington Interiors in Farsley in Leeds, and you will see that there's an open weekend this weekend. And I've got a gentleman here to tell us all about it.
Hello there.
Hello there, Richard. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah,
yeah, great, thank you.
Welcome to our fantastic new showroom.
Well, what a fantastic building you're in. Let's just start by saying that. Yes. In fact, before we go any further, I'm just going to get you mic'd up so that everybody can hear you now, nice and clear. So we just pin that on. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to show people what this is going to be like, the reception. So here we are at Arlington Interiors, a new standard in home style. It really is. I've been saying a bit earlier on a bit of a look round, Richard. If James Bond was going to buy a kitchen, this is the place.
We'd like to think so. We've definitely got the gadgets for him.
Well, before we do that, before you take me around and you show me what's in store, could you just introduce me to the team?
Certainly. So this is Hayley's, our front of house and one of our designers. So Hayley's been with us a few years now, and she certainly knows her stuff.
So we're going to be talking to Hayley a bit later about design.
Yes, she'll be involved in the design and everything. Yeah. This is Ben. He's one of my co-directors. Ben's also one of the designers, CAD technician.
Hi, Ben. And
then this is Nick, we're the director.
Hi, Nick.
Still in work gear because we haven't quite finished. This is a sneak preview. We are opening this weekend. We've been open since Christmas, but our official opening is this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, from 10 until the last people leave, basically. And people are asking where you are. We're just going to put that up on the screen. So we've also got a website address there as well, arlington-interiors.co.uk. And you get the spinning mill, which is Sunnybank Mills, Town Street, Farsley, Leeds. Correct.
So we'll leave that up there a little while and let people
ample parking, and we've got reserved parking for our customers as well. So there's plenty of space for people to come and have a look, see what we're doing. We've got entertainment on Saturday. We've got a band, we've got fizz, we've got food, we've got cookery demonstrations. There's going to be a lot to see and a lot to do, and hopefully it'll be of interest to people.
And you know what, the main thing that you're going to take me on a tour now, and you're going to show me some of these wonderful kitchens that you've got down here. So I think we're going to catch up with the guys a bit later on. Let's first of all just go down, and I'll just remind people again, we're live from the new Arlington Interiors showroom. And here we are. We're looking at the first kitchen I'm looking at here. It looks remarkable. Can you just tell me a little bit about it?
So yes, so this is our flagship German display. We do two brands of kitchen furniture here. We do a German Kuhlmann brand, which is imported from Germany, rigid built, very high specification kitchen at sensible, affordable prices. And we also do Sheraton, which is a Yorkshire brand, rigid built product from Doncaster. So throughout the showroom, we've got different displays by both those manufacturers.
Now, when I said a James Bond kitchen, you have got little gadgets here, haven't you? So
we have, yeah.
I know that there's some neat little features. Can you just demonstrate something to me?
We've got a pop-up socket, electric pop-up socket, black nickel-plated sockets in one side, and then on the opposite side, they've got USBs in them as well.
Yeah, I remember at one time that were only found on audio equipment. You know, the soft slow approach.
Well, yes, I mean, you know, you should mention that, but we've actually got a wine cooler with the same sort of system, with a door that opens on its own.
Come on, let's play with it.
Show me to show you that. So this is clever bit of kit. You open the door, and obviously you could open the door. If you forget to close it, it'll close itself.
Wow. Every home should have one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And also we've got some nice features around here as well. Can we just have a quick look around?
Yeah.
Here we go.
So Hayley's demonstrating the Miele automatic opening door. So this is a full combi steam oven for full-size oven and combination steamer with the water containers in the top, and the self-opening door. Unfortunately, you have to close it yourself.
This is really taking everything to a new level, isn't it? Now, just before you show me the coffee maker, because we've got a little video I think that we can show on that as well. Obviously, people are going to be looking at this and thinking, "Wow, can I afford this?" What's your entry level? And I mean,
so entry level, we like to try and cater for as many people as we can. We're very focused on designing the whole room set and making somebody a dream kitchen space. So you know, we kind of start about £10,000 and go upwards anywhere to sort of 70, 80,000. This one we're studying is about 50.
Wow.
With everything you see. But this has got all the bells and whistles and all the gadgets.
So this isn't your average DIY store, is it?
Absolutely not. No. We're very design focused. The DIY stores are focused on boxes, selling you boxes.
And if people want, we're going to be having a big tour around here. I'm going to come back and show people all this a bit later on. But before we do that, I just want to go over to this coffee machine again and just show people that this is rather unusual as well, isn't it? This is very high end.
Yeah, so this is a Miele fully integrated bean to cup coffee machine in anthracite glass, which is a custom colour. So this is fantastic. This is going to be on, obviously this is on all the time usually, but at the weekend we'll be serving coffees, we'll be serving fizz, we'll be serving cold drinks. But underneath this, we've also got the Miele sous vide vacuum packing drawer. So you can vacuum pack your food, you can vacuum pack a steak, you can put it into the steamer, and then the steamer acts like a water bath, so you can do your own.
That's incredible. I mean, I'm that old. I remember when dishwashers became new. I guess every home will have one of these in years to come, but now...
At the moment, we're the only people in Leeds to have this on demo, because we thought it's in keeping with the full specification of this kitchen, and hopefully it's something that it's not for everybody, but it will definitely take off.
And Richard, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show the little video that we've got that relates to that machine, and then we're going to have a look at some more gadgets and some more fantastic kitchens that you've got down here at Arlington Interiors. So there we go. What a great, fantastic coffee making machine that is. Ben, you're going to show us something else about this, unique about this kitchen. I think more kitchens are having this kind of thing, but I've never seen something as high quality as this. Can you just demonstrate the taps and what it does?
So this tap is a 5-in-1 model. It's one of the first in the country to be displayed. It's the first in the country in this colour, in the rose gold. So your tap is basically your standard hot and cold, and then in addition to that we've got the chilled. Select a different one. We've then got sparkling, and then we then get boiling out of it. So it's a 5-in-1, and we'll be able to dispense different drinks.
That's just amazing. While we're looking at that, Richard, obviously, I'm still gobsmacked about the quality of stuff that you present here. But in terms of that tap, I had a kitchen fitted recently, and I got the hot and cold water and then the boiling water. I missed my kettle a bit, to be honest with you.
Well, we've all got boiling water taps at home, and I don't know how I manage without one. Yeah. And the missus gets a cup of tea on demand now. Yeah. So, you know.
That is the bonus, isn't it?
It is. There's no excuse.
But the technology there is quite incredible.
It's fantastic. And the technology, a lot of what we do and a lot of what we've got in the showroom are technological advances, and they're changing every year.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of the stuff we've got in here is the very latest cutting edge.
I'm just gonna show people again this kitchen as well. So this is the first one that we looked at. What's the make again of this?
This is Coleman. So it's a rigid built German product, and this is a very nice spec. However, we can achieve the same kind of look for a lot less money than I mentioned earlier.
Well, also you did mention obviously that is German, but what we're going to look at, we're going to look at some Yorkshire homemade kitchens as well.
Yeah.
So let's just go down. So what's this one first?
So
what's the killer feature here?
This one is this is also Coleman handleless, but we've got concrete doors. We've got decked on, which is a sintered ceramic, which is a space age kind of material, very tough, hard wearing. And what we've done is we've run it up the wall and around across the top of the unit to act as a wall covering splashback. We've also got a Formula One style.
Oh, this is amazing. I've never seen a tap like this before either. So what's this about? How does this work?
Carbon fibre. It's got a spray tap, and it's got a separate joystick lever to control that. It's over the Kohler 8-degree sink, which has a handy champagne flute rack, which everybody needs.
But I must admit that tap is something special. It looks almost like
a real piece of engineering.
It looks almost like something that I'd attach a camera to rather than actually use as a tap, isn't it? And it's made of Formula One material.
It's carbon fibre, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right. Come on. Let's go and have a look at something else.
So
I'll just give people. We'll just stand over here and I can give people a look at this, and you might be able to just, from my eye view, just tell people what we're looking at here.
So certainly, first of all, we've got a roller shutter in the back there, and if Ben would like to demonstrate we've got an extra wide wall unit. This is something that only we do, which has a automatic motor system to lift the doors.
Well, let's just go in and just have a look at that then.
And the roller shutter at the back that Ben's just opened, we've got sockets in the rear of there, matching carcass in gloss white to match the worktops and the door. This is also on an automatic close system.
Everything's push button, isn't it?
If we can. If we can, we will.
Make life easy, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
But it is terrific, and again, you know, I suppose this isn't maybe a £50,000 kitchen.
No, this is sort of your middle of the range. But we've teamed it with a lot of nice aspects, like the extractor, for instance, just up there, which is a Falmec, and that's hanging from its own wire system, which in turn is hanging from high tensile wires that we've installed between the two bays.
And everything here is available for sale, isn't
Absolutely.
it? You're not. Let's just make that point. You're not just kitchens, but you are actually home interiors.
Yes. Well, we like to create an entire space, an entire look for somebody's kitchen space, so we can make suggestions with wall coverings and different materials. For instance, you know, this is Sheraton, so we were talking about.
Now we're into Yorkshire territory.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Imported from Sheraton in Doncaster, rigid built. British product, British made, and this one we've tied in with an anthracite gunmetal sink and tap. It's a little bit different in there. So your normal sink would be stainless steel or a composite. This is brand new gunmetal with a matching gunmetal tap. We think this is fantastic. Ties in very, very well with the furniture, and then. When we talk about materials, what we've done with this display at the back here, which is also Sheraton, Yorkshire.
So this is another made in Doncaster
Made in Doncaster, yeah. Very affordable door, but we've designed it to make it look spectacular.
Well, it is, and I suppose a lot of homes have got the really high ceilings, and I'm just looking how high that. Now my missus is only about 5 foot, so I know how she must feel now trying to get up there. But
so
you've got a library system.
We have got a library ladder system. So basically, what we've done is we've run a pipe across the top, and Ben's just about to demonstrate the ladder. The idea is it's if you're aware of a library ladder system, it's a ladder that will hook onto the rail at the top. It's like a little window cleaner. And then that allows you access into the cupboards higher up. Now, it's not for everybody.
Let's just try and get a look at that. So I guess that if you've got a really high ceiling, an high kitchen, this is to maximise your space, isn't it?
Absolutely, maximise storage. And it also looks good, gives you a good bit of impact, uses the space. And we've clad this in concrete from Relentless. They did our concrete cladding for us. and we're really pleased with how it's turned
And you've
out.
actually built a space here for the
Yeah, that's
for the
where
ladder
Ladder
to
lives,
actually
yes, yeah.
to be placed away as
The
well,
ladder
which
lives in
is
there, yeah.
just terrific. So you are really maxing the space that you've got
Absolutely.
in terms of what you're delivering.
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing, is you do bespoke kitchens here, don't you? So it's everything's kind of like made to measure.
It is.
And we'll be talking to Early about the design concepts as well a bit later on. I think if you're in a flat and an apartment environment, obviously you've not got as much space. What's interesting here is you've got this fantastic kitchen, and then behind it here we just actually are showing some of the other kind of things that you produce. So here we've got
we've got a mostly finished bedroom. As this is a sneak preview, there are still a few little rough areas that we will be finished off for Friday, but this is an example of some bedroom furniture that we could do: sliding robes, hinged robes, and a corner robe, to give you an idea of a loft style apartment. And this is a complete mini kitchen. But we've put our little twist on it, where we've included hand-finished walnut trim underneath the worktop, for instance. The worktop runs from the floor right the way across, and it also forms the lid over the top, so it's almost like a capsule. And another little thing we came up with, and we like to do little different things like this, is the top section is held up by the chain, which is actually attached to the beam, which is part
I'm just
of the
showing
building.
people here. Yeah, that is terrific. And here I think this is the kind of utility area.
Yeah.
And one of the features I thought I saw about this one when I looked round is that you've actually got the washing machine there. It's not on the floor. It's actually at an height that it's not going to break your back, is it?
It's a very sensible idea, just to raise the washing machine and potentially a dryer next to it. Saves you bending down all the time. You can also open, if we went to the masking tape, open the drawer to drop a basket on there, so you can unload straight into a basket.
And also we've got the idea there is that you've got all these different cupboard units where it's which you can't have enough, can you?
No,
and particularly if you're in a small environment.
Absolutely. These days houses are getting smaller, families are getting bigger, so storage is key. And things like this, high storage, shelf storage, is fantastic, especially in utility rooms for coats, boots, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so here we are back into yet another kitchen environment. I'm just going to remind people where we are. We're actually live from Arlington Interiors, and you've got an open weekend this weekend. If people want to come down, they can find out a lot more, get the tour themselves, and actually talk to you about kitchens.
Absolutely, we will be here from 10 till the last people leave, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. There's going to be food, drinks, entertainment, and obviously myself and the team will be here to discuss any aspects of any kitchens, any interiors. Just come down, have a look, see what we've been doing.
I've just put again your website address up here and also the address. So if you want to get here, it is in Farsley, which is North Leeds. The postcode's there, it's on this post, and it's the Sunnybank Mills, which is on Town Street, I think.
Correct,
Farsley, yeah.
correct, Farsley, yeah.
All right, so look, back to this kitchen. But before we do that, you know what, you have kept the integrity of this building, haven't you? I want to show people this. You've actually got up here, it's a really unusual feature. This is
this is
a
the
fire
original
alarm.
fire alarm from the building, from the whole site, and this actually works because it is still used in some areas. Once a month they test it. It's a water-fed fire alarm.
Water-fed,
which is fabulous.
wow.
The landlords,
imagine that being on Antiques Roadshow or something.
yeah, the landlords are very sympathetic to the building, and when they heard that we wanted to retain a lot of the original aesthetic of the building, obviously they were happy about that. Hence why we've kept a lot of our displays set down so we can still see.
But that also goes for people in their home. If they've got something that's a listed building, or if they've got something that needs preserving, you can work around that.
We love getting involved with things like that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So look, let's just have a quick look round here. I mean, this is, I can see Early lurking around in the background there. She's dying to show us some of this. So let's just go over there and just have a look. Show me some of the killer features in here then, Early.
Okay. So we have a corner larder unit, which you can actually work around any feature of the home.
As we've just seen with the fire alarm, yeah, you'll build around. Yeah, I've seen walk-in wardrobes. They've got walk-in larder cupboards here. No, that's terrific. And I think there's also a really lovely feature next to you as well.
Quite bespoke is this. So you've got a drinks area along with your wine cooler.
Wow.
Ideal to hide away a breakfast area if you've got a toaster, etc. For family, you can keep your cups and glasses and things in there, and then shut it away if you have guests come round. This is also Sheraton, by the way, Yorkshire again.
Yeah.
This is a painted traditional kitchen. So you've seen a lot of really modern, sleek kitchens. We can also do the traditional painted shakers, painted wooden doors, real wooden panels, and really give you that sort of custom finish.
Excellent. And then on something that looks a lot more contemporary, this almost looks like it's somebody's TV studio kitchen area.
This is a traditional shaker door, and some of it's the standard oak colour, and some is painted. So we've mixed a grey with the oak, and then we've created an island which is not just functional as a breakfast bar. It's good for entertaining, multi-level height, downdraft extractor. Then that's allowed us to put some nice pendant lights above that, whereas you would usually need an extractor, but with a downdraft you don't.
And the lights as well, they were quite unusual.
Yeah, the lights, we sourced them from a local company. We like to use local companies where possible, Dowsing and Reynolds in Mainwood, and this light is actually called the Farsley. So I thought, well, we can't not put the Farsley on display as we're in Farsley.
And in terms of extractor hoods, I think there was a kitchen, one of the Yorkshire kitchens we were looking at earlier. I forgot to show the video, but we've got a special video that talks about that.
You've got the
and
same
that's
hob,
in the same
this
hob,
one
is
as
it?
well, yeah. So this is the Bora downdraft. So
Yeah.
as I mentioned just now, rather than extractor above, the extractor is built into the hob, so it sucks down through the middle.
So I'm just before we go around and look
Yeah.
at some more kitchens. I'm just going to show people the
Great
video
stuff.
and tell them a little bit more about it.
Dieses Prinzip folgt den Grundprinzipien der Strömungslehre. Bohrersysteme nützen eine Querströmung, die größer ist als die Steiggeschwindigkeit des Kochdunstes. Aktivkohlefilter binden Geruchsmoleküle an ihrer extrem großen Oberfläche und befreien so die Küchenabluft effektiv von unangenehmen Gerüchen.
So there you go. There's the bar, and here's the bar in the showroom. Yeah, and all fully functional. People can come down
Absolutely, yeah.
here
So on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be demonstrating all of the hobs. Every appliance where possible in the showroom is wired up, so we can demonstrate it. They're not just dead models.
Yeah.
They will be wired on demo mode, so you can see, you can ask questions. We can show you exactly how everything works. This will be running. The other Bora will be running. We've got our friend Andy from Bora will be cooking on Saturday.
Food and drink as well.
Friday, even. Yeah, food and drink, absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
All
he's
right,
gonna
so
be
don't
doing
forget to get
steaks, I
yourselves
believe.
down. I'm just going to remind people again, here we are at live from Arlington Interiors in North Leeds, only about a quarter of an hour away from the city centre. You've got your own weekend this weekend. It is spectacular. If you're looking for a new kitchen and other home interiors, get yourselves down here. Obviously, it really is worth a look. Nick, one of the other kitchens that I caught my eye when I was looking around is this one.
Yeah.
Can you just explain to me what we're looking at? And I just want to show the unique shelving that you've got.
Yeah, so this is from our German manufacturer again. This is a custom blue that Ben chose, and we've teamed it up with some solid brass handles and a few little homemade pieces.
I love these shelves. So you can't just go out and buy these anyway. You've made these to measure?
we sourced some brackets, and then we got some scaffolding boards. I chopped them up and sanded them, but that's the kind of thing we like to do, to add a little bit of an extra dimension to someone's design. It's not just a shelf, it's something that we've put together into one off.
And accessibility, we have things a bit higher up now.
Absolutely.
As well. Can you just
So as
demonstrate
if
that?
by magic, we've got eye-level dishwasher, which again is similar to the washing machine, just makes perfect sense.
Why has this not been invented 40 years ago?
Forever bending down into the dishwasher, now there's no excuse not to fill the dishwasher.
Terrific. So obviously we've had a tour around the kitchens there, but Ailey, I think you're going to also demonstrate. Oh, I've got to see. This is now. Hang on a minute. This is a magic cabinet. Now, the last time I saw anything like this was on the London Palladium. Just show me how many drawers you've got in this corner unit. So we've got 6 drawers coming out of the corner unit. That's just incredible use of space.
Clever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think kitchens are always being adapted out and taken to the next step. You've got state-of-the-art stuff.
We like to be on the forefront of the technology and the innovations that come from the industry, and we also put our own, our own little ideas into effect as well. This is one from our German manufacturer, which is great, and we are the only people doing that. Yeah. Nobody else does it.
Brilliant. All right, so I'm a paying customer. I come down, I get my my design. And then you show me the design. Now you've got a fantastic place to show those things. Which is
custom-built presentation room. Yeah. We designed it around the idea of a garden room, hence the cedar roof. We've got bifold doors, which can be opened. We're working with Alternative Windows, which are another Leeds-based company. They provided the doors for us. They will be here over the weekend. And
now these are great. I'm going to get you to show me how you've actually got blinds inside them as well, haven't you? So if I was coming here to be shown the interior designs, this would be closed off while the customers were in the store. So let's just shut that again. So technically this could be a kind of a garden house where
or the exterior to someone's kitchen into the garden. It's just to show bifolding doors and the technology involved with them. So Ben's just demonstrating the blinds.
So Ben, you've got the remote control.
Magic.
Yeah. So here we go.
So you've got complete privacy if you need it.
Yeah.
Or then we can get full sunlight in.
Yeah.
At other times of day.
And total privacy.
Okay. Can you just shut that down as though it was completely shut down?
Yeah.
That's incredible. All at the press of a button.
Button.
It's all the press of a button.
All the technology.
All right, Richard. So if you kind of just
this is our presentation room. So this is what people can expect: comfortable sofas, nice relaxed atmosphere, plenty of light. We've got the widescreen TV on the wall, and Ben's just demonstrating. This is the kind of thing that people can expect. This is a 360-degree view of their kitchen, so it's almost like virtual reality. You can use this on your phone or your iPad actually in your own home, so that you can see. You can move your phone and it will pan around your potential kitchen in your space.
Well, we're big fans of 360 and virtual reality, but obviously it's very immersive then, isn't it? It kind of puts you in the picture a bit more.
It does, and that's what we like to do, is what we put on the screen is what people can expect in their homes. So if people can't visualise something, we do this. We can walk them through it, we talk them through it, every single aspect, materials, colours, finishes, and then we can send these via email so they've got them to keep. And then obviously their kitchen will match that. This is just, by the way, mounted on a custom-built media wall made with Decton radium, and it's backlit, just so.
But in terms of decorations, it's like we're saying, it's not just about the kitchens. Thanks for that, Ben. That looks absolutely terrific. But it is about the full home interior experience, isn't it?
It's the whole shooting match, yeah.
But what we've got just outside here, if we can open the doors up again as well, we'll actually then go to the show some of the worktops, some of the cupboards and floor materials.
So we've got a full range of silestone, Costantino. We do a lot of quartz, granites, etc. We've also got Decton, which is the sintered ceramic product that we looked at earlier, and this is the full door selection from our German company, and then the Yorkshire Sheraton samples are just over to your right. And what we've done with the front displays, we've just continued the slate around the wall, so they're behind the columns with the glass.
So this is the Yorkshire
Sheraton
offering,
yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
One of the things that caught my eye when we were here as well is this wall that's next to you here. So you can actually build this as well for people. It's not just about...
Absolutely. It's not... Whatever you see here is not just an idea. These are things that we can replicate, and we do replicate. What we've done with this space, we got the keys in November. It was an empty retail shell. We've been 14 months in the planning. And since November, we've installed everything. It was an empty room, so we've installed everything from the floor up, including the walls, everything.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me. We've got a picture, I think, here that shows what it looked like when you moved in, which were quite incredible, considering where you've come
that was actually about a year ago, but
now.
We've been working on it since.
And if I kind of just go back to Cam, you see the difference. I mean, that is quite remarkable.
Yeah, we think so. We're proud of it, and we're very nearly finished. We will be finished on Friday, and we're very excited about having everybody come and have a look at all the hard work we've put in.
Well, look, thank you for the sneak peek, first preview look round at Arlington
You're welcome.
Interiors. Just going to remind everybody again, we've been live from Arlington Interiors, which is in Farsley in North Leeds. You've got your open weekend this weekend. That's the 23rd,
24th, 25th.
It's all on screen. And if people want to check out your website, we've put that up there as well, and there's the full address where people can come down here and see it at Sunny Bank Mills. Richard, it's been fantastic. Thank you for this quick tour around. I'm sure my missus are going to want to come down now
that's no problem.
and invest a bit further in our house. So you've got some fantastic stuff, really high end, but something for all pockets, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely.
All right, so thank you for your time.
Thank you.